What's up, I'm Carl G. Richter, and in today's video, I'm going to show you something that I really enjoy about our craft. To me, part of what's fun about being an instructional designer is the art of making things memorable, making them stick. How do you give people information in a way that's both relevant and surprising and interesting enough that it's going to stick in their heads? Now, if you're like me, you may remember a certain ad campaign by the company Reese's. Now, this goes back to 1981, but it takes me right there.
Chocolate.
Peanut butter.
Hey!
Oh, hey, you got your chocolate and my peanut butter.
Peanut butter on my chocolate.
What? Delicious.
So in today's video, what I'm going to talk about is two great tastes that taste great together. When you come to do screen recording, if you're doing systems training like I do a lot of, you can use the tool Articulate Storyline, which is great. I think it's kind of like chocolate. There's so many great things about it. But it's really, really terrific when you combine it with peanut butter, like Techsmith's Camtasia. I'm going to show you real quick a project I'm using that has both of these two things together, and it really does speed things up. So this one's a little simulation. So I've got the guy, I've got a little prompt down here. I use the screen recording tool in Storyline to go through and do it. If I click the wrong place, it tells me to try again. If I click too many times, it says, actually, you need to click the plus. So this is a great way to make sure it says click the new line is highlighted in yellow. So I can do that, and now it says scroll down the master list. So there's a number of things that I can do with this if I want people to actually practice. I don't care if you've watched the video, I simply care, can you use this system? So Storyline's a great tool, there's a lot you can do with it, but fundamentally it's set up to be a slide-based system. So if you're recording a quick demo of something, when you click to choose and then you click the OK button and then you click again, it's basically making a new timeline for every slide. Let me show you. Okay, so within Storyline, we have a record screen tool. So I can go through here, I have a number of different recordings that I do. I can go in, I can pick one, and what it does is it gives me a long video that I can use. Or I can go ahead and have it as a video, or I can do what they call step-by-step slides. So they have these different modes here. You can do a try mode. Test mode is the example that I just showed you. It gives you a number of attempts, and when you actually go and you click to do it, this is true of both the test mode and the slide mode. What it goes through is it goes through and it does that recording and it makes a new slide for each one. Now that's one way to do it. What I've found with that is if you're doing a little movie where you're explaining and you're showing things, it's not as easy to work with as Camtasia. So I use Camtasia to go in and I can actually come up with some talking points and talk and move my mouse while I do it. Versus with the Storyline, it's going to feel very canned. It's going to be very scripted. The pacing is just a little bit too slow, and people find it frustrating. So here we go. This is what I just generated here. I've got a number of different slides you see. Let's compare that to what we've got here in Camtasia. Okay, so now here we have Camtasia. I've been actually able, I'll do another video where I'll go in and I'll show how I work with these, but Camtasia is timeline based. So we can go through and we can scrub and we can scroll and we can work through this here. And then it allows me to just sort of go through, select the area I want, and then produce that timeline selection as. So I can go through and I can actually make an MP4 with just the one little clip that I use. So my finished file, I actually have a lot of Storyline practice simulations that have introductions that I made in Camtasia. It's a really cool system. It's a great way to combine the two great tastes of Storyline and Camtasia. I hope it's something that works great for you. Have a great week.